Hey, Yankees fans, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. So listen, the Yankees just made a move. They made a very important move, and they're bringing back a familiar face. They have signed left-handed reliever, and they needed one, Tim Hill, just a few days before his birthday. So happy birthday to Tim, early birthday, but they brought back Tim Hill. Now, it is on a one-year deal for $2.85 million with a club option for 2026. Now, Hill last year overall went 4-0 with a 3.36 ERA in 62 appearances, 67 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, left-handed specialist, was very good for the Yankees last year. Now, we all know his story. If you don't, let me tell you. Last year, he started out the season with the Chicago White Sox, pitched 27 games for them, had a 5.87 ERA. The worst team in baseball, and the White Sox said, yo, Tim, adios, amigo, but you're not performing well. We're going to move on from you. So then what did the Yankees do? Late June, the Yankees go and sign Tim Hill. Tim Hill is a member of the New York Yankees in 35 games, pitched to a 2.05 earned run average in 35 innings pitched, 35 games in 44 innings pitched. His control with the Yankees was much, 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 much better. And let's not forget the moment that some people feel that Aaron Boone took from Tim Hill in Game 1 of the World Series. Now, you had Ohtani and Freddie Freeman coming on up, and you chose to go to Nestor Cortez, who didn't pitch in like 40 days or something crazy. And you went to Nestor instead, threw 2 pitches, lost you the game. In my opinion, that was Tim Hill's game to lose. Now, if Tim Hill were to pitch in that same spot as Nestor, who knows if he gets out of it? It might have played out the same way. But Tim Hill earned that spot. He earned to be in that spot. And because he pitched exceptionally well in the postseason, too, under, I believe, he had just over 1 ERA in the postseason. So, Tim Hill, that was his game to lose. And unfortunately, didn't turn out that way. And Nestor Cortez lost the game for the Yankees. But Tim Hill, love the signing. Think it's a great fit. I've been screaming for the Yankees to go and get a left-handed reliever. And I wanted Tim Hill. I said, hey, guys, listen, Tim Hill's out there. Go get him. And that's what they did. They did just that. So Tim Hill, congratulations. You're back as a member of the New York Yankees. But, you know, what else do the Yankees do from here, right? Brian Cashman was talking about, hey, we might solve this internally, but that's not our first option. Where do the Yankees go if LeMahieu or position battle between Cabrera and Peraza and DJ aren't their first option? Of course, you have Alex Bregman there, but international bonus money, you lose a draft pick, all that fun stuff. If you were to sign him, well, you would lose that, right? You would lose a draft pick or 2. You would lose international bonus money. So that's not cool. Bregman, do I think he would fit? I wouldn't mind Bregman. Truthfully, I wouldn't. But I just don't see the Yankees going to that length. But so then who else is the option? I guess Nolan Arenado. But if the Cardinals aren't willing to take Stroh in an Arenado deal, then I don't think that's happening either. Luis Ariz, I guess, right? That would have been a bad one. But then where do you put him? He's not your first baseman. What do you put him at second base? Is a bad second baseman. You could go that route, but I don't think you do. Now, the one route that I think would be the best route for them to go would be the Nolan Arenado route, because I don't. If the Yankees were to trade Stroman for Arenado, I don't think anybody eats any money in that deal. I don't think the Cardinals eat money. I don't think the Yankees eat money. It's just a straight swap here. Bad deal for bad deal. Take it on Yanks. Take it on Cardinals. It's over. So I don't think there's going to be any, as far as, hey, you're going to have to take on $5 million. I don't think that there's going to be any of that, because both contracts are bad, and both teams want to get rid of those respective contracts. So Arenado, I think that would be a nice fit. Last year, offensively, he did regress, but he hit like 270. That would have been one of the better averages in the Yankee lineup last year. And his Gold Glove defense, he's friggin' great. He's fantastic at third base. And who's to say he's not going to have a bounce back year in 2025? He's still young enough. It's not like he's 38. He's not like Donaldson when the Yankees acquired him. He's much older, much younger rather, like 3 or 4 years younger than what Donaldson was. So I don't think it's the same. Arenado and Donaldson, I don't think it's the same. I think Arenado might have a couple of good offensive years left. But listen, I could be wrong and I might be wrong. But I just think if the Yankees were to deal for a third baseman, that makes the most sense if you're able to go and trade Stroman to the Cardinals. Will the Cardinals do it? Will the Cardinals turn that down a couple months ago? The Yankees tried that. The Cardinals turned it down. So maybe the Yankees maybe they're playing a game of chicken here, but who goes first? But listen, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm happy for Tim Hill that Tim Hill is coming back. I was calling for that, asking for that. The Yankees needed a left-handed reliever, and thank God they got one, and they brought back a familiar face, an inexpensive one, and an effective one. And now look at that middle infield for the Yankees. Look at that infield, minus third base. But let's include third base there for a second, because if the Yankees do solve this internally, Cabrera is pretty good over there. Peraza is good over there. Volpe's one of the best defensive shortstops in Major League Baseball. Chisholm is a very good second baseman. And Goldschmidt is still a solid first baseman. He was once upon a time one of the best first basemen in baseball, but now he's still pretty damn good over there. So now you have a very good infield. You don't have Gleyber Torres over there second base anymore, which is awesome. Last year, first base was was terrible. You're not going to have that this year as long as Goldschmidt stays healthy, which he's never really struggled with his health, to my knowledge, all too much. So, and I'm excited for Goldschmidt. I think Goldschmidt could have a big year for the Yankees next year. Last season, the second half of the year was very good for the Cardinals. Almost an 800 OPS. His last 30 games, he had over 300. So the guy really did play well for the Cardinals in that second half. Same with Gleyber Torres, but he's gone and he's not a good defender. So now all of a sudden you put a good defensive first baseman over there, a good defensive second baseman. You already have a really good shortstop, and whoever you put at third base, whether that's Peraza, whether that's Cabrera, even DJ, or if you go and trade for Arenado, that's a really good defense for who's ever on the mound for the Yankees. And hey, maybe that could work out for Stroman too if they end up keeping him. We'll see what happens, but if you do keep Stroman, you don't get Arenado, and you're going to have to do this internally, I think. And internally is not the worst thing, because I would love to see Peraza win that damn job and prove everybody wrong. I'm the biggest Peraza fan alive. I have to be at this point. But the New York Yankees signing Tim Hill, absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.